Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We live in Denver, Colorado with Lil I, man. What's going on?
What's poppin', man? Nothing, just putting in that work.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I appreciate you for, tapping in. I know we did an interview 3, 4, 5 months ago, but I feel like, we need to do another one, like more in depth, you feel me, go over your whole story and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I appreciate you for tapping in.
For sure.
Hell yeah, and he brought his boy with him, man. Talk to him.
Yeah, sure, you feel me? He's Benji the good, tap in, you feel me?
Yeah, that's my little brother.
Sure.
My little brother, y'all go tap in. He's an upcoming artist for sure.
Yes, sir.
Doing this thing.
Hit me on Instagram, you feel me? Benji V World, you feel me?
Hell yeah, man. Well, all right, let's get right into it. Originally born in North Denver or where?
I was born like north and middle of north and like west. You feel me? But I was always around the north side and the west, like around West Colfax.
Yeah.
And then just like around, just back and forth and stuff. So growing up, I was more like around in the west side, and then towards like my middle school and high school, I was always kicking it in the north side. But my family and all them, they're all north side and stuff. So
they're up north.
Yeah. So I was always over there either way, and then we had a lot of family down west too. So, and then I got a lot of homies from the west side and shit too. So I fucks
cool.
with them. Yeah.
So, what age would you say you started rapping?
I'd say like 9th grade, when I was just fucking around, just spitting some freestyles and shit, and then they just told me like, you need to hit the booth and shit, and so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get in the booth. And then I did my first song, Shame on Y'all, did my first video, did some numbers, and then I was like, you know what, I fucks with this shit, so I'm gonna start.
You said it was titled Shame on Y'all?
Yeah, my first Shame on.
What was the inspiration behind the song? You said that was your first song, right?
Yeah, that was my second song recording, but it was my
first song you dropped?
Yeah, like music video.
Oh, music video?
And like promoted and shit, and but yeah, no, honestly, that one I just wrote it. Honestly, I didn't even finish it. I was on the way to the studio, I was writing it on the bus, finishing it up, and then it ended up becoming a nice little dope little hit. So I was like, yep, I gotta do a little video to this, and then that video went dope. I did it with Mondo Productions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
Where'd you go to high school at?
At North.
Denver North High School?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. What did you play any sports there or anything?
Yeah, football, basketball. Fucking, I played, like I said, I played it all. Yeah, played all of it. Except baseball. I didn't fuck with baseball.
Okay.
I'm just not a baseball.
Did you play like all 4 years or?
No, I played 3, and then I dropped out, and then I came back, did credit recovery, and then I finished, graduated and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What year did you graduate?
2016.
Oh, that's the same year I graduated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Damn, I'm trying to think if we ever, because I went to Pomona, I'm wondering if we ever played each other in like some summer league shit or something.
We probably did. Don't even know.
Yeah.
For real.
Or like at the rec or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know it was 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Well, all right, man. So, playing what position were you in football and basketball?
Wide receiver and safety.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Who were your favorite players growing up?
What'd you say?
Who were your favorite players growing up?
Peyton Manning. He's always been one of my favorites for sure. And then, I don't know, I fucked with like, let's see, who would I have to say? I fucked with like Drew Brees.
Oh yeah.
A lot of quarterbacks for sure. And then, I mean, I've always been a Von Miller type of fan. If we're talking like recently and shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I've always been like a Peyton Manning, and I always fuck with Drew Brees. But Peyton Manning for sure, I was all happy when he came to the Broncos.
No, yeah.
Yeah, so.
I was talking to someone today, man. We feel like Broncos haven't been the same since Manning left, man. Like,
Real shit. Real shit.
They need to figure out that QB situation.
Honestly, bro, ever since Manning left, I haven't, I still watch football, but I just get disappointed every time I fucking watch us play.
They'll get it together at some point. It's just because every team goes through their phases, but they need to get together soon. All right, man. So life in North Denver. First off, what's like the border between North and South Denver? I suppose. Like, would you say it's like Colfax? Or?
Nah, you say like down south when like Alameda and up. I'd say like around Alameda.
That's North side, you would say?
No, that's south. North, north
Alameda,
would
like
be
Colfax?
north would be like I'd say I don't know. I'd say from like 20th and up,
Okay. So
like 20th and
like
Federal.
the numbers
like,
kind of start really for the most part.
like more of that.
Where? All right. How far north does it go though? Like, what are the? Because like.
Well, the main north side is like 30. Well, where I'm at 32nd.
Yeah.
But like north side projects, in 44th, whatever, and so I say it reaches up probably I don't know. I'd say
Okay.
like around there. The end of the north side projects would be like 50th,
Okay, that makes sense.
something around there.
Because like I grew up north in the suburbs, Arvada, Westminster and shit, and like.
Yeah, like that's like up north, like north though. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like we're talking about north there from like 50th to like 20th, like that little certain area.
Right. Okay. So that's like the boundaries, I suppose.
Yeah.
I know we talked about this a little bit, but I wanted to talk a little bit about the NSM documentary again. I think it was on like the History Channel like 15 years ago. I don't know, it was a minute. But would you say that was pretty accurate, or like how did you feel about that documentary?
It was dope. Like I said, it was dope to see it there. But I mean, I was a youngster when that came out, so
Yeah,
like a lot's changed from back
those days. Right?
yeah those days and stuff. But I'd say it was definitely more active back in the day though. So it was pretty accurate, I guess.
Okay. How do you feel about Chubbys? Do you feel like Chubbys is like a stamp?
Chubbys is
Yeah.
gas.
Best Mexican food in Denver, you think, or what?
Chubbys is good.
Yeah, I just had some Chubbys the other day.
Yeah.
Like the original one in North Denver, though. That one's the best one.
Yeah, that one's the best one. None's better than the old one.
Right.
And then this new one's
I don't really fuck with the ones that are like up north, like in Westminster.
like
and
Thornton.
shit. Thornton,
They're cool. They're not bad. I fucks with them too, but yeah, 38 is definitely the best. But nothing like the old times.
Okay. In that documentary, it was talking about how people feel like the North Denver neighborhood kind of brought culture to Denver. I would say like brought some of the most original culture to Denver. How would you feel about that?
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, like when a lot of people come and I'd say like to around Denver and North, like they would know that certain area. People would let them know like, yeah, this is North Side, the Highlands is what they would call it now.
The Highlands?
Yeah.
How much has it changed, since you were a kid or, since those days?
It's changed a lot.
Do you feel like the North Side has been gentrified, since you were younger? Has a lot changed?
Yeah, it's definitely changed. A lot of houses, people, like, if you see the Highlands now, there's a lot of people jogging and bikers and
Yeah, some Colorado
yeah,
activity.
it's just different shit now.
Yeah.
And then like a lot of stores and shit, like popular corner stores and stuff, they've been taken down and stuff like that.
I'm sure it is different, but I still feel like when I go there, like it's still, like you still feel that culture, you know what I'm saying? And like
Yeah.
that vibe,
No, it still feels like home out there for sure.
Hell yeah. All right, man. Well, let's get into probably your biggest song at this point, at least on YouTube wise. Actually, yeah, and I added it on SoundCloud recently too, so I seen it was doing numbers on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cant Fold, man. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I did that song. I don't know. I heard the beat, just fucked with it. I was just peeping through YouTube, and yeah, that beat, I was fucking with it, and just made some magic that day. I don't know, I was just feeling it that day, and then I told my lady like I was just like, we got to shoot a video to this ASAP, like in like a week or two.
Yeah.
And then I called up Johnny J Visuals. Shout out to him. And then we shot that. We shot that video at the homie's crib, and I honestly didn't even think it was gonna be doing numbers like that. I thought it was like a dope song. People were fucking with it, but I was like, let's see what's up. But I kind of promoted it a lot. Did a little cover to it and stuff, and then so that was dope. But
I think that's how I originally caught like wind of you. I think you hit me up about some promo. With that song, and I feel like I don't know, I could be wrong, but shit, now we're working on it. As far as that song goes, would you consider that your biggest YouTube video right now?
That one, and I did one like say a year and a half ago with Lil Cash.
Okay.
Goddamn, and that one I had that's when I had long hair, and that one's the shit. That one has, I think, I don't know if Cant Fold is past Goddamn, but Goddamn has some numbers on them for sure.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah, Goddamn. That one's a hit. Cash did his thing on him. Shout out to Cash.
So, Cant
I've seen
Fold.
that one in a minute.
Cant Fold is at.
Yeah, he's doing his thing still.
Cant Fold's at 16.5K, and then you said with who was the feature with?
Lil Cash.
Lil Cash. How do you spell his name?
It's like a K and a 4, and then.
Oh, you're talking about, okay, he's from Denver, right? Yeah. Oh, God, yeah, that was at 20K.
Yeah.
You dropped this 3 years ago?
Oh, it was 3 years ago.
Oh, shit. No, I remember running into you. I feel like we ran into each other at a show in, it was at the Lammer.
It was at the
Marquise.
Yeah.
I forgot. I think it was a favor show or something like that. They were throwing a show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. Damn, I didn't even realize that until now.
Yeah. I cut my hair.
All right, man, that's lit.
He's like, damn, bro, that's a whole.
This world would be so small, bro. I don't even. That shit blows me away. Okay. One of the, shout out all the blogs, man. But one of the blogs that I've seen really mess with you, and they're a major platform too, the food community.
Oh yeah.
I think they got over 100K followers. Probably more than that.
Yeah, shout out to the food community. They be fucking with me for sure. Yeah, I reached out to them, and then there's been a few times where I didn't even hit them up, and they just be posting my shit. They be showing love. Yeah, they be fucking with me for sure.
So how did that connection come together? You just DM'd them on Instagram?
Honestly, I can't remember I don't know if I hit him up the first time or if he just posted. I'm not too sure. I think I'm pretty sure I reached out to him though, and then he started just posting my shit. He posted my shit like 3 times after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he been showing love. I still fuck with, I fuck with the food community though. Shout out to them. I'm gonna be fucking with them pretty soon too. Especially thought this new shit. That's you'll be seeing some of my new shit on their page for sure.
Hell yeah, and I appreciate them for tapping into Denver and shit, like shine a little spotlight on us with some of the promo they be doing.
They should have put me on that list. I was like.
That's the next question I was gonna bring up. They just dropped a top 40 Latino rappers list. And I'm gonna be real. Usually when I see lists, unless it's a Denver list, of course, but like out of state, I never expect to see no Colorado artists. You know what I mean? But with that list, when I seen them post it, at first I was like, oh, maybe they threw a Denver artist on there because I'll be seeing them post a lot of Denver artists. And then I look, and I'm like, damn, who are all these motherfuckers? I know. All right, obviously there's a lot that we know. You feel me? Like the OGs, the Pesos. The Snow product, like Baby Youngin. I know.
Yeah, there's a few cats.
Cap G, he fucks with Denver. Sad Boy Loco, like there's a lot of folks on here that are cool, but it's like, damn, y'all couldn't throw one Denver artist on here. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, I should have been on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's all good though. Shout out to them. They're gonna throw me on the next year's.
No, yeah, they're paying attention. Oh yeah, man. That shit's dope though.
Shit.
Where do you think you would rank Unbiased on that list?
I'd say, out of that list, I'd say in the top 20s, I'd say. I wouldn't even be cocky and say top 10.
Yeah.
Top 20s. Because there's a few artists in there that are dope and I fuck with.
Okay. Unbiased, politics and everything aside, are there any other Denver Latino rappers that you think should have been on this list or could have been on this list?
Nah. Nah. I don't see.
Fair enough.
Yeah, nah, I don't see any.
What kind of, what do you got coming up as far as new music, new visuals, new tapes, shows?
So I got a new tape coming. It's the Goon World 2. And then I'm going to be working on the album after that. And then I'm going to be dropping a new single with featuring Acito on Wednesday.
Okay.
And that's going to be on all platforms. So y'all go tap in with that. And then I just dropped some new shit on SoundCloud. And it'll be up on all plats pretty soon, today. So make sure y'all go tap in with that for sure.
And you said Acito's from Stockton, right? California?
Stockton, California, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Acito.
How'd you tap in with him?
I reached out to bro, yeah. Told him what's up, he hit me with a price. And then I paid him, and then we moved on from there. He sent me a hook, and then I went to go record it the next day, as soon as he sent me it.
That's lit. Oh, yeah, man. So I see, I think Nutty Knox, I think he's part of a label or something like that.
Yeah, Northern Organization.
Yeah. So is that multi-state? Or,
yeah.
Okay, because I think I've seen a lot of California artists.
Yeah, they got dudes from Mexico, and they got everywhere.
Okay. How long have they been tapped in Colorado?
Nutty Knox, as far as I've known, he's probably been with them for like 2 years now, I think.
Okay.
Well, from what I know, but yeah, I know he's signed to them though. I be seeing them on their page and shit, posting them and shit.
Hell yeah, no, I think that's dope. How do you feel about the other artists in Denver? Is there anyone you want to work with right now? Any artists catching your eyes?
Right now, I'd probably want to work with that 100 Pack Savvy dude. Yeah, I fuck with that dude.
Yeah, Savvy's going crazy. What about outside of Colorado? Is there anyone you want to work with?
Yeah, I got a few features that I want to do. But as far as like a big feature, I'd want to do one with those EBK cats from Stockton too.
Okay. Hell yeah, man. We're talking about some Denver artists you'd want to work with. Let's talk about the rappers list as far as Colorado. Do you feel like we should do more rappers lists? Do you feel like they're played out? Do you feel like they're sleeping on people? How do you feel about that?
I feel like we should do another list for sure. There's a lot of people doing their thing now.
Thanks.
And stuff, and there's a few artists that I feel like, not only myself, but that I feel like they're making some noise that deserve to be on that list for sure.
No, facts. From my perspective, I like dropping the list because I feel like it helps out the scene a lot and gives people promo.
It gives also some motivation too, you know what I'm saying? Because
facts.
Like like a lot of people might not see that list as something, but some people are like, I'm getting heard.
Right.
You feel me? So
right.
It's a good promo.
Okay.
For sure.
Because I be having mixed signals about it, mixed feelings, because like I feel like it helps out the scene a lot, but then it gives people talking so much, so it's just like...
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Some people are going to get sad because they're not on that list.
Yeah.
You feel me? But they just got to put in that work.
Yeah.
That just gives them more of a reason to put in some work.
What kind of advice would you give a blog like me or anyone in the city for upcoming lists? Or like, what would you like to see more from the media out here in Denver, Colorado as a whole?
Probably be more like... One thing I'd like is like doing pop outs at concerts or something. Be something dope.
Yeah.
Doing behind the scenes type stuff, or even kicking it in the green room, seeing what's going on before the concert starts. you know, or even being behind, or even being on stage, kind of seeing, giving the artists, certain artists, that promo, you know, that are putting in that work.
Oh yeah, man. I always appreciate the advice. How do you feel about the Latino community in Denver as far as the rap scene goes? I know we kind of talked about the U.S., but do you feel like there's a strong music, a lot of art coming out of, you know, the Latino community in Denver? You feel like it's really strong here?
Yeah, there's a lot of Latinos out here doing their thing. A lot of are slept on for sure, because they're, you know, it's as a Latino rapper, it's kind of, it's not as easy to kind of, you know, have that good rapper image. You feel me?
Right.
But there's a lot of Latino artists that I personally bump myself. You know.
Hell yeah, man. That's dope. Do you feel like Denver and or Colorado is known for its Mexican food?
Yeah, like Chubbys is known for sure.
Yeah.
Everyone hits Chubbys.
Because sometimes I hear people coming up from like even places like Texas where they'll be like, oh, the Mexican food in Colorado is better. I'm like, really? You wouldn't think that.
Yeah, we got some good Mexican food here.
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie, my favorite, oh, a lot of people gonna call me, but my favorite's Tamale Kitchen. I ain't even feeling like tamale.
Yes, I don't care. Yeah, I tell my lady the same thing. I'm like Tamale Kitchen. She likes the Tamale Kitchen in Thornton.
Yeah,
there's a Tamale Kitchen literally like 2 minutes. Not even like,
I seen that. Yeah, I fuck with that one. That was probably the closest one to me.
Yeah, so I always think it smacks.
Yeah,
but
or the one up north. I fuck with all the ones up north, really, especially the one Northland. I feel like.
Yeah, I ain't picky. But I like Tamale Kitchen. I fucks with it.
Hell yeah. How do you feel about Chubbys? Or I mean, not Chubbys. We've been talking about it. Chiba Hut.
Oh, Chiba Hut's gas.
What do you feel like more of a staple, Chiba Hut or Chubbys?
Chubbys for sure.
Chubbys.
But they're sleeping on Lechugas. That's
the Lechugas?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds familiar.
Tap into Lechugas. That's
Chubbys.
That's some Italian shit for real.
That's okay. How do you feel about the Denver scene right now?
I feel like we're doing our thing. Making some noise. I feel like we keep doing our thing, we'll get noticed. That's why if we, I seen some shit on, I don't know where I seen it, Facebook, Instagram, but it was like, if more artists tap being out of state and stuff and get that scene going and that promo and other artists sharing, you know, posting them on their stories and shit. I feel like we could get somewhere. We just need to be more connected.
Thanks.
That's all it is. That's what I think it is. We just tapped into some good states and they show love and you'll get a good audience off them and then boom.
Do you feel like there's a difference now between the scene 4 or 5 years ago? Do you think people are taking it more serious now?
Yeah, I think people are taking it more serious. Back then, the rap scene was a joke here.
Yeah,
niggas was trash, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I started rapping. Honestly, I was like, damn, I know if they're putting this out here, I'm freestyling better than
half these fools.
Yeah. But the music scene's way better now. Like now I have, you know, people that I bump from the city and shit. Before, you wouldn't catch me bumping no one from the city.
No, that's real. I'm the same way.
Yeah, you wouldn't catch me bumping no one. I don't care if you're from Aurora or nothing.
Mm-hmm. I'd say like high school and before that, I was definitely not bumping no one from the city.
Yeah.
After high school, I started bumping people from the city.
Yeah, I wasn't bumping anyone from the city.
Yeah. That's how. Who are you bumping now in Denver?
Shit, I showed up to like my homies and shit, like Nez.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Nez, the Southside Benji.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Those are my niggas. I be showing up to them. I actually fuck with their music. Be bumping them.
Hell yeah.
Letting people know their shit too.
That's real. That's real. Okay, man. Is there any final thoughts? Any, you know, shout outs? Any, you know, last minute things?
Shit, shout out Mile High Minute. Shit, shout out fucking my nigga Nez. Shout out the food community. Shout out 44 Vibe. Shit, shout out my whole fucking Northside team. Shout out, you know, everyone. You know what I'm saying? For sure. We're gonna put in that work this year.
Oh yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Where can the people find you on Instagram, YouTube, social media? All that?
303 _Lil_ I on Instagram, and then Ivan Alvarado and everything else. Yeah, y'all go tap into my Instagram though, for sure.
Oh yeah. What's the first song after this interview the people should go check out?
Check out that Cant Fold, but my new single with Acito drops Wednesday, so y'all definitely go tap into that, because that's gonna be make some noise for sure.
Hell yeah, man. Well, shit, this has been a legendary interview. How do you feel how old are you, man?
I'm 16.
16, okay. How is the high school, generation picking up the Colorado scene? Are they bumping it nowadays, or is it,
I feel like
a
in
joke?
high school, sometimes they be bumping it sometimes, but sometimes they be thinking other people are like a joke. Sometimes they don't really take people serious. It's like SoundCloud rappers, But sometimes they're, I be having them bum my brother sometimes, so they really fuck with my brother the most.
Yeah, I got a lot of little cats that fuck with my music for sure. I got them DMing me all the time, like, "Oh, bro, I fuck with your music."
Lil Irons is for the kids?
Nah, definitely not. Definitely not for the kids. Hey,
I meant in a positive way.
Yeah.
Like the music's not for the kids.
The music not for
PG-18, man. You gotta be 18 enough to listen to music.
No, but I got a lot of little guys looking up and shit, looking up to me and shit. So
that's what it meant.
yeah, and then he got all his little homies and shit bumping, and then he's doing his own little thing. So
yeah,
that's how he, giving him a little motivation.
What I've seen is I've noticed some of my friends, they're starting to listen to some of the artists out here, like AP, the Savage, Trevor, Polo, whoever.
Yeah.
But I still feel and it's being taken more serious when you talk to the right people, but I still feel from the fans or necessarily just the residents in Colorado, I feel they're still kind of not believing in the artists out here in a way. You feel me? They do, but I feel it's only the I don't know, certain cultures out here. I feel when you're really in the city and tapped in, the people who are really listening to it. But outside of that, I feel I ain't gonna lie, I feel the residents out here could kind of put on more from Colorado as far as the rap scene goes. You see other places like Detroit where they're having, Babyface, Ray, I Swear Vizzo, whoever on courtside, showing love to them. I feel that needs to happen more in Colorado. You see it. AP and Trev, they performed at halftime. Rachel Bailey, you know what I'm saying? Artists are doing things like this, but at the same time, I feel there could be more. You feel me? Done.
And then also, I feel Denver should have more venues popping, like Texas. If you go to Texas, fucking Texas got shows every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
True.
Over here, I ain't gonna lie. One thing I struggle with is trying to get on a damn show.
I think the show's died down.
Yeah,
after COVID.
Yeah, that's for sure one thing. But I don't know. I just feel they should be doing way more shows. There's a lot of artists out here that can perform.
Facts.
A lot of money to be made,
yeah.
and we're just sitting here.
A lot of money can be made, but shit, the out of towners come in all the time.
And,
Get a bag and bounce. At the big venues like Red Rocks and shit. I feel
yeah.
I don't know, I feel it's interesting.
or even what is that shit that we had at Summer Jam?
Summer Jam, yeah, kids.
Even have I haven't really been paying too much attention to it, but even have some a major artist, in Denver, AP or whatever, hop on some shit like that. You know what I mean? Instead of having a bunch of sorry ass mainstream, no one wants to go.
Well, I remember the Baby was supposed to come last Summer Jam, right? And they had AP on there, but then they canceled it.
Oh, did they?
Because they were canceling the Baby.
No, see, yeah, that's.
But I guess Trev Rich performed a while back. Yeah, I feel there's steps in the right direction, but there's a lot more still that needs to be done.
Yeah.
But it's getting there. How do you feel about the out-of-state blogs starting to tune in? I feel this didn't really happen till the past year or two. I've seen Spade TV do a Colorado list. I've seen them say we're one of the top 5 most underrated scenes. I've seen obviously Thizzler, Dallas Global, Food Community, all these different blogs are tapping in from out of state. Sperry Springer, how do you feel about that? Do you think that's helping the Colorado scene blow up?
Yeah, I think honestly, to be honest with you, a lot of my fans, when I look at the SoundCloud Plus and all that stuff. Like it'd be out in California and stuff like that. So I feel like it has to do with a lot of the food community, and even my Instagram. Like a lot of my followers be from Cali and stuff. So
Do you look at your audience?
yeah,
Hell yeah. Where are most of your fans from?
here in California for sure. And like I got like Texas, Arizona, and like a lot of like West Coast, because that's
Okay.
mainly like my sound, the West Coast.
Right. What do you think's the Colorado sound?
I think we're like West Coast / Detroit.
That's the same shit I be saying.
Yeah, we got
it's
some
like-
dope West Coast shit, and we got some Detroit sounds that the Detroit be killing it. Like Money
Yeah.
Ganez, he be on that Detroit shit.
I feel like it's because we're in the middle of both cities. If you look at it, like LA and Detroit, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like even when it comes to like North, you feel me?
We're like we're Midwest, huh? That's
Some people say that, yeah. Other people say we're just West.
yeah. Basically.
Mountain. I heard people say we're just mountain. We're on mountain time. We're on you from the mountain zone, Mountain West, whatever. But I don't know. That shit will always be a question, bro. I feel like
I feel like we got that West Coast Detroit though. Honestly, that's cool though.
yeah.
I think that's cool. I mean,
I feel. Do you think there will ever be a time where people are looking at Denver type beats or Colorado type?
nah,
beats? Never.
nah. I think
Denver type.
I don't know,
Yeah.
bro. It's kind of hard to say.
Nah,
I don't know. I don't
think
see. Honestly, I don't really see it anytime soon. I feel like there's too much styles that people are fucking with right now. Like that, like I'm saying, like that Detroit, West Coast,
Mhm.
you know, different shit, East Coast shit. That drill, New York drill music. You know.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like even if I were to think of something like Colorado would come with, it'd be hard. Someone would have to make some magic for sure.
Right. Well, what do you think Colorado and/or Denver, you know, needs to do to get to that next level?
Just start to work with each other more than competing. You know,
Fact.
Yeah, for
just artists starting to tap in with other artists, getting like people from the A tapping in over here so they can get this audience to fuck with them, and we can get their audience to fuck with us, and
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd like to see you and Savvy on a song. That shit would be hard.
Yeah, I think we can make some dope shit. I'll tap in with bro for sure. I think we can make some dope shit.
Make sure y'all go follow Little Eye on everything.
Yeah,
Instagram, YouTube, all that. Links will be in the description.
make sure y'all tap into that new single Wednesday with Daisito.
Yep.
Y'all go tap in with him too.
Yep.
That's
Sure.
dope. Yeah.
Make sure y'all hit that like button, comment down below who you want to see next on the Mile High Minute. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button to stay notified when all the latest news drops. And can I get a shout out from Mile High Minute one time?
Yeah. Shout out My Hot Minute. You feel me? Y'all go tap in. #1 fucking broadcast in the universe. You
yes,
feel
sir.
me?
All
Shout out
that,
One
man.
Minute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, appreciate you, man. Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We out.